Do Fellbeasts have scales? Have you ever wondered about the mysterious creatures known as Fellbeasts in the lore of Middle-earth? These monstrous flying beings are often associated with Sauron and his dark armies. But do they actually have scales? Let's take a closer look at these fascinating creatures and their characteristics. In the original texts, Fellbeasts are depicted as large, terrifying creatures that resemble giant carrion birds. They have a beak, claws, and a unique appearance that sets them apart. However, their skin is described as plain and webbed rather than scaly. This suggests a leathery or membranous texture, much like that of a bat, rather than the hard, protective covering seen on reptiles. Fellbeasts serve as mounts for the Nazgûl, the fearsome servants of Sauron. Their presence adds to the ominous atmosphere of Mordor, where they are frequently seen soaring through the dark skies. The design of these creatures emphasizes their monstrous bird-like qualities, aligning with their role as symbols of terror rather than resembling dragons or other scaled beings. Interestingly, in some adaptations, such as video games like The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria, Fellbeasts are portrayed differently. In these games, they are treated as creatures that drop scales when defeated. This gameplay element suggests that they possess some form of scale-like covering, which players can collect for crafting. However, this interpretation diverges from Tolkien's original descriptions and serves a different purpose within the gaming context. To clarify, the canonical lore of Tolkien presents Fellbeasts with plain, webbed skin, emphasizing their monstrous avian nature. In contrast, adaptations like video games may introduce the idea of scales for gameplay mechanics, but this does not reflect the original literary vision. So, to answer the question, Fellbeasts do not have scales according to the established lore. Their skin is more akin to that of a bird or bat, lacking the hard, protective scales found on reptiles. The notion of them having scales mainly arises from modern interpretations and adaptations, which often take creative liberties with the source material. Understanding this distinction can enhance your appreciation of the rich lore surrounding Sauron and his dark forces in Middle-earth.